Edochie dances as she makes new decision. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Well, Edochie has been balling, has been touring, has been enjoying, has been living luxury. She has been living in luxury, and this was like, or this is like an opposite of what Edochie was projecting for her. You was thinking Edochie would not survive if he leaves, but the truth is, is not Edochie's God. That is one thing he has failed to understand. That was what spurred him into being this kind of controversial person he is now. Edochie has failed to understand one thing, that Edochie's success and Edochie's breakthrough is not tied to whether she's married or not. She does not need Edochie to validate any of her life. She doesn't, because she did not do Edochie anything. People would always, when there is a misunderstanding or when there is a call for divorce in a family, people would always try their best to shy away from the parties that are supposed to be held responsible. A divorce is something that is done between a man and a woman who were married or couple. Now, if this divorce or call for divorce arises, the first thing you need to do is to reach out to two parties, the parties involved, and ask them questions. If they have any misunderstanding, what spurred the misunderstanding, what is going on, stuff like that, they need to reach out to these persons. But no, they wouldn't. They would always want to have this mindset that it's the woman, that maybe the woman is not trying her best to keep the man, or the woman is not trying her best to be a good woman and the rest. But they fail to understand something, that a man is not an item. A man is not something, not like a cup you just pick up and drop and the cup will remain there. A man is a human being with full flesh with blood running through his vein. You cannot just tell a man, keep a man here, and want the man to remain there. A man will make his own choices for himself. If he's not comfortable where he is, he would look for ways to go another place. And now they fail to understand that part, and they feel Edochie is the one to be held responsible for Edochie's shortcomings, for Edochie's flaws. It doesn't make sense. It truly doesn't make sense. And most times people come out to say these things online, and I'm so marveled. I marvel at the way people think. I marvel at the extent people would go because they want to validate one thing or the other. They don't even try to think that a woman too should have a say. A woman definitely should have a say in whatever thing or whatever decisions when it concerns marriage, when it concerns two parties coming together to become one. A woman needs to speak. A woman needs to have a say. But then they would always think it's Edochie's fault, and Edochie is helping them. He's helping them to fuel this whole narrative. You will come out to say that nobody knew what he was going through while he was married to Edochie, stuff like that. And you know how Edochie is inconsistent in his stories. Yes, Edochie is so inconsistent in his stories, and he would want to project something that he feels will create a pity party for him. He's this kind of person that would always want you to feel like, don't worry, everything is fine. But then he will be projecting this narrative that things are not fine because he wants you to pity him. That is Edochie for you. That is somebody you need to know. Edochie is this kind of person that would always put that narrative because he wants to chase clout with them. Edochie never did anything to you. Never did anything. I mean, nothing to Edochie. Edochie just decided to go into polygamy because he lacked self-control. He could not understand himself, and now Edochie is winning and he's not happy with it. Edochie is going touring, enjoying life and everything. He was thinking Edochie's life will just end or get a pause. Immediately he leaves Edochie, but no, God had another story. God had other plans for Edochie, and the plans God had for Edochie was simple: for Edochie to overcome all these challenges, for Edochie to overcome them and work stronger. God's plans for Edochie was not what Edochie was projecting for her. And knowing that Edochie is a quiet person, that she would rather battle whatever thing she's going on by herself than to bring them to social media. All these things baffles Edochie. All these things takes Edochie out off balance. Because he's trying to understand what is going on. Why is Edochie not getting perturbed with all these things? Why all this is not affecting her mentally and otherwise? But then he has failed to understand that God is there working. God is in the picture, working and sustaining Edochie, because he doesn't want Edochie to fall into depression. He knows that Edochie is the only reason that her children will need to survive. So Edochie should not be weak, and God had his ways of making Edochie stronger and making her feel so energetic to face all life's challenges without a sweat. Well, before I continue, my dear subscribers and visitors, if this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Well, in other news, Very Dark Man has sent a message to Mr. Jollof, Bobrisky and the Falanas. Very Dark Man has been trending, following several things that has been going on, and now he said, I never lose. He declared to Mr. Jollof, Falanas, Bobrisky and others in a brief description of his name. And according to that information, Very Dark Man said, Very Dark Man, the first of his name, aka the Rattle, Blackie, Dudu, Daki, Shadow, date of birth 8 April 1994, O-level holder, Anogo school, try go, relationship, single, kids, I love kidding, I'm mostly serious though, favorite music, hype, hypocrite by Faz for now. Then father's occupation, a mechanic, not a lawyer. Mother's occupation, taking care of other people's children, also not a lawyer. Future ambitions, running bad businesses. Slogan, don't play, else you will learn. Fact, if you come for me and you are the victim, if I come for you, you are still the victim. Additional fact, I never lose. That was what this is a message Very Dark Man is sending to the Falanas and Bobrisky and Mr. Jollof. There's been a pending issue that they have been facing between VDM, Bobrisky, the Falanas, and Mr. Jollof. Just go through my previous post. You would get an insight on what has been going on between Bobrisky, Very Dark Man, the Falanas, and the rest. And now, this is what the Very Dark Man came out to say. He came out to say that anybody that comes for him, the person will still be the victim. If he comes for the person too, the person will still be the victim. Well, this is all for Very Dark Man. And moving on to the cross of the matter. Well, May Edochie, she has been happy, dancing, and she has made a new decision. People have been having the speculation that Edochie wants to remarry, but then her new decision is that she wants to focus and put more effort in creating new brands, because she is a CEO. And now she wants to channel the energy in creating new brands and becoming CEO of different brands, and trying her best to give her children sound education so that when they grow up, they wouldn't end up being a nuisance. She wants them to impact, she wants to impact knowledge, or she wants to impact knowledge in them so that they will grow up to be responsible, so that they would grow up to have this feeling of responsibility, so that they don't feel like everything will fall from will be served to them on a platter of gold, so that they will have the feeling of oneness, they will have a feeling of discipline and emotional intelligence, so they don't end up like you, Edochie. But I don't know your reactions. I don't know what you think. Feel free to drop your comments, your reactions. How do you feel? Feel free to share, and please, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe so you don't miss out on juicy celebrity and entertainment gist. Always stay tuned to Honest Mike, for would never leave your side. Do have a beautiful day, and you know what? I love you so much. Bye.